I love Long Island. I grew up there all my life. I went to private Catholic school. My family's from Jamaica, so they really believe in uniforms and the Catholic education and, learning your religion in school and stuff like that.
In her youth, Jazmine tried it all, but track and field became the one.
We switched sports by season. So we did soccer, basketball, and lacrosse, and I didn't really like any of them. I did them because they were fun and stuff, but I don't think I was particularly good at any of them either. And I always noticed that with lacrosse, I was always just good at the running part, but not getting the ball. And then basketball, I was good at the running part again, but not maybe dribbling it. Or then for soccer, I wasn't good at the hand-eye coordination, but I could run with the ball. So my mom said, let's just put you in track. I started doing track and it was kind of fun. It was the CYO type track and everything like that. And then I said to my mom, I was like, I want to take it to the next level. I want to take it more seriously. And that's when I entered the Colgate Women's Games. And the end result was whoever made it to finals got to run at Madison Square Garden. And that was it was a very elite thing. And so I did that probably my first serious year, I guess you could say. So that was in about 7th grade, 8th grade, and I didn't do well. And so I came back from that the next year in 8th grade, and I was able to make it to Madison Square Garden. And I think that's where it all started.
By high school, it was clear she was good enough to run at the next level. But could she run with the elite at Texas A&M?
I was very nervous. I remember the first day that I started getting calls on July 1st. I was with my friends at the beach, actually, and my mom called me, and she kind of wanted me to come back home because she wanted me to call the colleges back. And it was intimidating because they were big schools that were calling me. And I said to myself, I don't know if I can go there. And then I got the call from Texas A&M in late August going into September. And my mom called me and she's like, Jazmine, Texas A&M just called you. I think we should do an official visit. And I said, no, I don't want to do a visit there because I can't run there. I was like, I'm not good enough. You see Kamaria Brown and Dion Lendor and Braylon Taplin and, Shamir Little, they're all running there. They're all breaking records. They're winning NCAAs. And I said, I can't do that, And so my mom made me go for a visit. She forced me to, and I came down here for a visit, and it was my second official visit. And I don't know, I just got off the plane. I met my coach, Coach Francique. I loved him. And I just loved the school. I loved Coach Henry, Coach Anderson, Coach McRaven, all the volunteer coaches. I loved the facilities. And this was my first time to Texas too. I had never traveled by myself even. So I guess this was a growing up point maybe. And I don't know, I think everything just fell together and I loved the school. I loved everything about it. And I didn't take a visit anywhere else.
Already this indoor season, she broke the school record in the mile and has pushed the Aggie standard at other distances. But for her, the challenge is never ending.
I always try to say to myself, just because you broke a record, I don't want it to mean that I'm just satisfied with it, I guess you could say. I think Coach Francique has definitely brought that out of me. I'm never really satisfied with my race. Even when you do break a record or when someone breaks an NCAA collegiate record, there is still something that they could have done better.